So welcome everyone to today's Core Flow. I'm Jules for those who haven't met me, and I'm very happy to guide you through the flow today. Let's just start by centering ourselves, connect the pointer finger and thumb. Find an upright sitting position. Just take a moment to check in with your breath. Check in with whatever is there right now. Use your practice as a tool. I also want to invite you to feel these poses that we are going through, and maybe some are more challenging than others, to really feel them from inside out so you can align them to your needs. Meaning I will always give different variations and you choose what feels good in your body. If at any point you need a rest, give yourself that rest, that pause. Make the breath full so it can transition from the belly to the chest all the way to the clavicles with your inhale. As you exhale, release from there, clavicles, chest and belly. 5 more times. Use the full capacity of your breath. And use the beginning of the practice to move the focus inside. As we keep that focus, we are much more stable in the outside. You want to invite Ujjayi breathing by gently restricting the back of the throat. With your next inhale, pull the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, drop everything down. 2 more. Do you need exhales out of the mouth? Inhale. And exhale. Sigh it out. Last one. Connect the hands in front of your heart. Invite your intention, integrity of body, mind, and soul. Let's begin practice by chanting one Om together. Exhale all the air out. And inhale to begin. Inhale, open your eyes, bring your arms overhead. Exhale, twist over the left side. Let's do some arch and hollow here. Just mobilize the spine, pull the belly into the spine, inhale, lift the chest. 2 more. Great, gentle movements here. Stay in the upright sitting position for 1 more breath, shoulders pull down. Inhale, lift the arms overhead and twist over to the other side. Find a straight spine first and then integrate the movement. Just some sitting cat-cow movements in your spine. Stay soft so you can feel where your body wants to move. And then keep the upright sitting twisted position for 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Come all the way on to your mat, tabletop position, shoulders in one line with the wrist. Drop the belly down, reach the chest forward. Exhale, round and curl. Look towards your belly button. Push the hands and feet into the mat. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, push. One more. Inhale, reach forward, drop the chest. Exhale, pull the belly into the spine. Inhale, neutral spine, come onto the toes, lift the knees up. Hold that lift for a moment here. Exhale, shift the legs into straight. Inhale, brings you back forward, knees almost touch the ground. Exhale, straight to downward facing dog. One more time, inhale back. Exhale, straighten, arrive in your downward facing dog. Take 3 long breaths here. Do you want to move around, or do you rather want to find stillness? Check in with your needs over and over again. Inhale, look to the front, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Halfway lengthen your spine, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, bow forward, full Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. We'll start with sun salutation. Inhale, bring the arms up and back. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, right leg lift, step back into your low lunge. Reach forward with your chest, let the hips melt down. Exhale, plank, knees, chest and chin, Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, lifts you into Cobra, pull the shoulder blades back. Exhale, all the way back into your downward facing dog. Take 1 long breath here. Lift the right leg up, 3-legged down dog. Step it through to the front of the mat, low lunge. Exhale, both feet meet, forward fold. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, Tadasana. Left side, inhale, up and back. Exhale, bow forward. Lift the left leg up, step it back, low lunge. Exhale, plank, knees, chest and chin. Slide forward into your Cobra with your inhale. Exhale, brings you back downward facing dog. 1 long breath here. Fill your body with complete breath. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Step it to the front. Lower your knee, chest lifts. Exhale, both feet meet, forward fold. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg lifts, step it back, low lunge. Exhale, plank. This time full chaturanga, elbows close. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up. Pull the knee to the nose, hold for 1 long breath. Look to the front, plant the foot in between the hand. Left knee ground, slow lunge. Exhale, both feet meet, full Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up and back. Exhale, Tadasana. Left side, inhale, brings you up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back. Low lunge on the side, reach forward with your chest. Both feet step back, plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, nose to the knee. Round the upper spine, pull the belly into the spine. Look to the front, step the foot into your low lunge. Exhale, both feet meet, full Uttanasana. Inhale, come up and back. Exhale, Tadasana. We add a little bit onto this. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway lift, bring the right leg back. Exhale, nose to the knee. 2 more. Inhale, lift back. Exhale, nose to the knee. Last one, inhale back. Exhale. Inhale, step it back, lower the left knee. All the way into your low lunge for a breath. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up. Exhale, nose to the knee. Round. Look to the front, step the right foot to the front, but stay with your left knee lifted. Reach forward. And exhale, both feet meet, forward fold. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, Tadasana. Left side. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen with your left leg back. Exhale, nose to the knee. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull it in. Last one. Find the length. Work from your core into the compression. Lengthen the left leg back. Lower it down. Low lunge. Stay for a breath. Reach forward with your chest. All the way back to high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, nose to the knee. Hold. Look forward, plant the foot down, but keep the right leg lifted. Feel the connection between the belly and the thigh. Exhale, back to the front, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Exhale, Tadasana. Bend the knees, arms alongside of your ears for your chair. Come onto the toes to add a little bit of balance. That also needs more core engagement. Pull the belly in. Exhale, ground the heels down. Try to connect the nose to both knees, arms alongside of your body. Compress. Inhale, arms up, chair. Exhale, compress. Last one, inhale, arms up. Exhale, compress. Plant the hands down, straighten the legs out. Relax for a breath. Inhale, halfway lift, right leg lifts. Exhale, nose to the knee. Inhale, right leg lifts. This time bring the leg out to the side. Keep the hips leveled. Inhale, brings you up. Exhale, cross it over to the left. How far can you go? Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lift your chest, warrior 3 for a breath. Step it all the way back into your high lunge, arms up. Exhale, compress, belly to thigh. Inhale, arms up. Interlace the hands behind the head. And then connect the right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, brings you up. Exhale, twist. If it's too much with the back knee lifted, you can always bring the back knee down and go into the twist. Let's do 2 more. Keep the stability in the legs. Let go of the arms, find your high lunge position. Both hands down, step it back into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifts the right leg up. Exhale, cross the leg under, keep it straight. Lift the left hand up. Push out of your right hand, falling triangle. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, move it to the right side in one line with your hands. Place it down, right arm left. Inhale, right leg left. Exhale, step it through, high lunge for just a breath. Shift your weight forward, compress belly to the thigh, reach forward, one more breath and warrior three. Exhale, forward fold, both feet meet the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, bring the weight to the right foot, left leg back. Exhale, forehead to knee, round. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale to the outside. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, cross it to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Lift your chest halfway up. Step it back, high lunge. Exhale, compress belly to the thigh. Inhale, lift back up. Arms and hands interlace behind the back. Twist to the right side. Left elbow to the right knee. Do you want to keep the back leg straight or do you want to bring it down for more stability? We go for 5. And go as slow as you can support this motion. And go as deep as you can. Make that connection. Last one. Find back to your high lunge. Exhale, hands down. Step it back. Plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, cross it under to the right side, right arm lifts. Push out of your left arm. Exhale, bring it down. Left leg lifts. Bring it to the outside of the left hand, left arm lifts. Exhale, bring it down. Left leg lifts. Step it all the way to the front, high lunge. Arms lift. Lean forward, find your warrior three. One more time, right leg lift. Exhale, forward fold. Lean forward, enjoy the stretch in the back of the legs. Bring your feet together if they are not there yet. Inhale, bend the knees, arms up, Utkatasana chair. Come onto your toes. Try to sit all the way down onto your heels, arms alongside of your body and your ears. Push into the feet, come straight back up to chair. Exhale, compress, arms alongside of the body, nose to the knee. Inhale, lift back up to chair. Exhale, compress. Last one, inhale, chair. Exhale, crunch, make yourself small. Inhale, find back to your chair. Shift your weight onto the left foot, lift your right knee all the way into the chest. One leg Tadasana. Exhale, find your warrior three. You can keep the arms next to you, or you can place them down on the floor again. But you want to do the same motion, knee to the chest. Exhale out. Pull it back in, round, feel the compression. Move it out. Last one. Warrior three, back to your high lunge. Arms up. Arms interlace behind the head. Go for the twist. Outside of the left knee. For 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Very nice. Come back up into your high lunge. Straighten your left leg. Bring the arms alongside of your body. Try to connect the belly to the thigh. Inhale, rebend. Come back into your high lunge. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Come onto the right side edge of your foot and step it all the way to side plank. Left arm lifts, push out of your shoulder. Try not to let the hip sag down. Exhale to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a long, deep breath. Inhale, up to the front. Step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, come back into your chair. Stay in your chair for another breath. Imagine you have a big ball on top of your head. Move the pinky side of the fingers in, external rotation in the shoulders. Shift the weight onto the right foot, all the way up, one leg Tadasana, knee into the chest. Exhale, warrior 3, arms alongside of the body. Do you want to keep that to play with the balance, or do you need to place the hands down as you bring the knee into the chest? Inhale out, exhale, compress, knee to the chest. 2 more, find the length. Exhale, bring it in. Adding the balance is always a little more challenging. We meet in warrior 3 to step all the way back into high lunge. Arms up, hands behind the head. Keep the chest open as you twist to the right outside of your knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale brings you up, release the arms, straighten the front leg, exhale. Pyramid pose, compression as low as you can. Inhale brings you back up, high lunge. Left hand down, right arm up, twisted lizard. Move on to the outer edge of the left foot, find your side plank, push out of your left shoulder, beautiful. One more breath. Exhale, both hands down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing down. Exhale, downward facing down. Stay for a breath. Lift the right leg up. Exhale, cross it under, but keep the foot lifted. You can keep both hands down, or you can lift the left hand and tap the foot just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring the right foot almost to the floor, but in one line with the hands, and lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice, right leg lift. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Arms alongside of your body. Exhale, shift forward into warrior 3. Inhale brings you back, open, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 3. Last one, inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Step all the way back into your high lunge. Bring the back knee down. Left hand in one line with your foot. That's a lizard pose, but we are gonna add some core to it. So the right hand behind the head. And you externally rotate, look towards the right elbow. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, connect. Inhale, open, push out of your left hand. Exhale, meet. 2 more. Very nice. Place both hands on the inside of your right foot. Push out of the floor. Come onto your back foot. Straighten the leg. Now, choices. You can try to just lift
the right knee into your upper arm. If you want more, you can bend both arms, maybe lift the left leg for flying pigeon pose. And safely come back into your downward facing dog. We do the exact same thing on the other side. Left leg lifts. Cross it under, but keep the foot lifted. Stay here or tap the foot to your hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bring it outside of the left hand and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way back. Three-legged down dog. Exhale, step it through. High lunge, arms up. We shift to warrior 3. Reach forward, find the stability in your center. Inhale brings you back, lift the arms up. Exhale, push forward. Inhale back. Exhale, warrior 3. Next one, we stay in our high lunge. Bring the right hand down, lift the left arm up. Bring the back knee down. Lizard pose, left hand behind the head. Really push out of your shoulder. Exhale, connect the left elbow to the left knee. Inhale brings you up, look towards the elbow. Move slowly so you can feel what your body is doing, but also fast enough that you're not suffering in every breath. One last one. Release the hand behind the back. Straighten your right leg. Both hands underneath the shoulders. Do you want to stay here, push out of your hands and just hike the left knee onto your tricep? Do you want to bend both of your elbows, maybe lift the back leg up? Shift it all the way back into downward facing dog. One deep breath, maybe exhales out of the mouth. Release any tension. Allow yourself to exhale. Inhale, step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Take your hands onto your hips. Feet are hip width apart. Lean forward halfway. Stay halfway lifted. 2 more breaths. Exhale brings you all the way down. Do you want to grab the big toes with the peace fingers or just hang loose? It doesn't matter. Do you need to bend the knees? It's just a moment of stretch. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, the face. No jaw clenching. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands in front of your feet, like 1 palm distance away. And then sit as low as you can with your glutes. Exhale, push, come onto the toes. Lower as low as your whole foot stays on the mat. One last time, come onto the toes. Exhale, sit down. You can keep doing the same thing, or if you want to add a little bit more challenge with the hands, you can reach forward. That also creates a counterbalance, so maybe you can sit lower. As you exhale, you straighten the legs, but bring the arms back to compress the belly to the thigh. We go for 5. Choose your level, your challenge. Full body movement. To not fall back on your butt, you need to work with your core. But also all our joints in the feet and ankles and knees will be mobilized. Very nice. Next time you're all the way down, Roll slowly onto your butt to end up in Navasana. Arms next to your legs. We keep the legs 90 degrees for now. In this position, you want to try to bring the knees to the chest. You can round the upper back. Exhale, back out, but keep the shoulders lifted, look towards your toes. Inhale, compress, knees to the chest. Exhale out. Let's go for 5 more. Maintain your breath. Full body integration. And 2 more. Come all the way down, laying on your back. Knees can stay in, arms are up in one line with your shoulders. Try to tap the right knee to the right triceps and the left. You can go one at a time, which is a little easier, or you can go both legs at the same time. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the arms just on top of the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. Hold both knees into the back of the triceps for 3, 2, 1. Release. Take behind the legs. Swing forward and backward 2 or 3 times until you end up in a chair. Roll the way back up to your chair. We combine most of what we've done. Inhale, one leg Tadasana, right knee into your chest. Exhale, step it back into your Warrior 3. Hold for a breath. Knee into the chest. Exhale out, all the way to your high lunge. Arms up. Hands interlaced behind the back. Right elbow to the left knee. Hold this time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. High lunge. Left knee straight. Find your pyramid pose. Arms alongside of your body. Reach forward with your chest. Inhale, rebend. Arms up. Right hand down. Walk onto the outer edge of the foot. Find your side plank here. Left hand down. Bring the left knee to the left triceps. Hike it up. Bend both arms if you want. Fly for a breath. Exhale all the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump forward into your chair. Shift the weight to the right leg. Lift the left knee into the chest. Exhale, Warrior 3. Inhale, pulse the left knee in. Move it back out, Warrior 3. Exhale, step it back, high lunge, arms up. Interlace the hands behind the back, elbows wide. Twist and stay in the twist. Left elbow outside of the knee. Push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way back up. Straighten your right leg. Active pyramid pose. Lean forward, arms alongside of the body. Reach forward with your chest. Inhale, rebend, high lunge. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Come onto the outer edge of the left foot, step it back, side plank. Hold it for another breath. Exhale, both hands down, right knee into your right triceps. Do you want to stay here and just hold, or do you want to bend, lean forward, find your flying pigeon for a set? Exhale, shoots you back. Downward facing dog. Let's go for a round of, I don't know how I should call them, maybe take a moment to watch. You bring the knees down to the mat, but they stay floated. You shoot yourself into Chaturanga. Push back up to plank and downward facing dog. Let's do 3. Bring the knees to the mat. Look forward, Chaturanga. Push to plank and all the way to downward facing dog. Last one, knees down. Shoot forward. Push up. Back to downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale, step or jump forward to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, plant the hands in one line with your shoulders. Bring the knees into the triceps, and we did so much preparation that crow should feel really easy here. Bend the arms, lean forward, lift one leg at a time, maybe both. If you want more, straighten the arms. If you want more, tap your wrists. And exhale, shoot yourself back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 long breaths. If you need a child's pose, give that to yourself. Inhale, shifts you forward to plank. One more round of side plank. Roll to the right, outer edge of the foot. Push out of your right arm. Do you just want to stay here? Do you want to lift the left leg up to add a little bit more? Step the left foot behind. Open into wild thing for just a breath. Exhale, back to plank. Find center plank for a moment. Pull the belly into the spine. And then shift to the left outer edge of the foot. See that your shoulder is in one line with the wrist. Stay here, lift the back foot up. 2 more long breaths. Very nice what I see. Exhale, bring it back down, center plank. All the way to your belly. And I go a little twisted rotation. So the arms are out wide like a T. And then you just shift onto the right ear for a moment. Left foot can stay behind to open the chest. Roll back to center, other side. Left ear to the mat, right foot steps behind. Gentle twist. Inhale brings you back up. Watch me for a second. You can bring the hands underneath the shoulders like you would do a cobra. And then you shift yourself into a spinal twist. So the right leg is guiding. I'm twisting to the side. I come down through a push-up and to the other side. Let's do 3 on each side. One more on each side. Feel your whole body working together on this. And then stay on your belly. Place the hands underneath the forehead. Bring the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana shape. You can relax the head on your hands, but you want to lift the feet up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, shake out the hips for a second. Bring the arms out to the front and we do some Superman lifts. Most of you probably know those. Lift the left arm up and the right leg, head neutral. in one line with your spine, and other side. We just shift from right to left, but make sure when you lift up, you hold for a moment to really squeeze before you bring it back down. To feel the diagonal muscle that makes this movement possible. One more time each side. And then lift both hands and feet at the same time, head still neutral. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the head. Windshield wipe the legs from right to left if it feels good. And then come onto your forearms on your mat. Bring the hips up, move the feet together, forearm plank. You can just stay in your forearm plank, or you can lift one leg up. If that's not enough, you can bring the right knee to the right triceps and step it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. We switch to the other side, otherwise just stay in your forearm plank. You just want to lift the left leg up, or do you want to move it to the front for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Hold forearm plank for another breath. Exhale, drop the hips down. Give the chest a moment of release and Sphinx pose. Pull the elbows towards you. Chest lifts forward, shoulders down. Exhale, release hands next to your chest. Push yourself back into a child's pose. 2 long breaths. Push yourself back into your downward facing dog. Step or jump back to the front of the mat, halfway left. Exhale, fold forward. One more time, find your chair. Sit as slow as you can into Navasana, boat pose. This time keep the legs long if you can, otherwise keep them bent. We go for low boat 5 times. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale down. You can always do that with bent legs. Adjust this practice to your needs. And next time you're sitting up, just find an upright sitting position, L shape, Paschimottanasana. Hands next to your chest. Flex both feet. Try to lift the right foot up. Hold it. Feel that compression between the thigh and the belly. Chest nice and long. You don't want to lean back to lift the foot up. Bend the right knee in. It stays lifted. Keep forward. Reaching with your chest. Exhale, release. Maybe give it a little shake. Other side. Nice Dandasana shape. Lift the left foot up. If you need to bend the knee a little bit, that's fine. Bend the leg, keep it lifted, keep it in as far as it goes. And exhale, release. Bring both arms up. Exhale, reach forward halfway. Find the length. Imagine that ball in front of you again. Keep reaching forward. How far can you reach forward? Can you connect your belly to your thigh without using the hand? Stay for one more breath. And exhale, release into your Paschimottanasana shape. Relax the back of the thighs. 5 long breaths here. Lift yourself back up to sitting. Place the hands 1 palm distance behind your hips. Bend both of your legs. Shift yourself into a table, reverse tabletop. I always like to have my fingers out. If any other position feels better in the wrists, go for it. Lift the right knee into the chest. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you can bring the knee to the nose again. And then you tap the right foot down. Bring it in. The hips don't want to lower, so you want to keep the hips up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can straighten out the leg up or to the front, which is a little harder. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it down. We switch to the other side. Hips up. Left knee up. Do you just want to stay here or compress the nose to the knee? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten it up or to the front. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring yourself all the way back down. Connect the soles of the feet. Hold onto the ankles. Let's do a round of sitting cat-cow in Baddha Konasana. Reach forward with your inhale and exhale, release. Breathe into the shoulder blades. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, hold the lift. Arms forward, lower as slow as you can onto the mat. Legs stay the same. Bring the hands behind the head. And now we want to twist with the right elbow to the right knee and to the left. But the shoulders stay lifted. Side crunches. Let's aim for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, halfway through, that's 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold the lift, arms forward, bring the shoulders a little higher. Look to the front, belly, neck relaxed, belly should be engaged. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Bring the legs together, left leg out to the front. Bring the right leg up. Both arms up. Try to touch your hands to your foot. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Keep the leg active. Keep the belly active. Exhale, release. Hug the back of the leg. Pull the right leg a little closer. The whole back is laying on the mat. Shoulders grounded. Release the right leg all the way down to the floor. Left leg lifts. Make sure your whole spine is on the mat. Arms up. Let's pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the lift. Keep reaching up. Look towards your toes. You can do this. For 2, 1. Release. Hands behind the leg. Enjoy the stretch. Breathe into the warm muscles. One more deep breath. Exhale, release. Bend both of your knees. Bring the heels so close that you can touch them with your hands. Lift the hips up. Come onto your heels, so lift the toes up. Push into the heels, lift the hips a little higher. And then just try to bring the hips almost to the floor. Inhale, lift your back up. For 5, keep the heels only on the mat if you can. If it's too much, you can always bring your whole foot down. And 3, 2, last one, hold it up. Keep pushing into your heels, engage the glutes. Exhale brings you all the way back down. Let the knees fall from right to left. Windshield wipe it out. Take behind the legs to roll back and forth. Roll onto all fours. Find that position again with the shoulders over the wrists. Bring the right knee out. Try not to lift from your hip and shift. Just bring it up. You can bend and straighten the right leg a couple times. You can just hold the bent knee in. And then bring the right leg out to the side, relax it. You can shift forward and back a little bit to relax the inner groin. You can also walk your hands out to the front like Anahata pose. Maybe bring the forehead down or the chin down. Inhale, brings you back up. Slide the right leg back in. Find a good alignment first. And lift the left knee up like a peeing duck. You can just stay here or bounce up and down. Or you can stay with the leg lifted and extend and straighten. Oops, the left leg. Try not to kick your furniture. And 3, 2, last one. Ground the foot down in one line with your knee and hips. Shift it forward and back a couple times. Usually feels good. And then walk your hands out to the front. Relax the chest, relax the inner thigh. Walk yourself back up. And go into a frog position from here, so the knees out wide. Try to bring the heels in one line with the knees. And you, for yourself, you should feel what is comfortable for you. You can walk down onto your forearms. I always like to integrate a little movement, so it feels good for me to rock forward and back, or even arch and hollow, until I find that position where my body is like, yeah, here I just want to rest and sink. And then we stay for 5 deep breaths. Relax whatever you feel. Nice, bring yourself back up. Slide the legs back together. Maybe swing the hips a little bit from side to side. Straighten the legs back out. Find your downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. 3-legged down dog. Exhale, pigeon on the right side. Bring the right knee outside of the right wrist. Stay upright first. Also here, maybe swing a little bit from side to side. Breathe into the left hip flexor. If you want to work more into an opening in the back, you can walk the hands back. Otherwise, if you're like, oh, I had enough, I just want to rest and lay down, you can walk into your sleeping pigeon variation. Do whatever feels good to you. Stay for 3 more long breaths. Slowly make your way back up. Straighten the right leg back, walk it up. Left leg lifts. Pigeon on the left. Knee to the left wrist. Walk your right leg back, straight. Stay at least a breath sitting upright to release the right psoas. If you want, you can walk into your sleeping pigeon. More active variation would be walking the hands back, reaching the chest forward, pulling the shoulders back. Two more deep breaths. Use your hands to come up. Lift the left leg up. Back to downward facing dog. Take a moment in child's pose. Knees together or wide. Doesn't matter to me. It should feel good in your own body. Take a moment to check in with yourself. What do you need at the end of your practice? Do you need another gentle stretch that you missed? Do you want to go in a headstand to move the energy in the opposite direction? Or do you just want to stay in your child's pose? Take the next minute or two to finish up your practice in your own way. I'm going to guide you through a headstand by placing the hands on opposite elbows. Bringing the hands out to the front, forming the triangle shape. You can place the crown of your head down, walk your feet in. And your core is really nice and warm. And we need that actually a lot in our inversions. Bring the knees into this tuck shape. This is much more stable. If you found the balance here, you can straighten out the legs into your headstand. If you have a wall behind you, that's also fine as a spotter. Wherever you are, make sure to breathe, to connect to deep inhales and exhales, to really feel the fruits of your practice. Whenever you had enough, we all meet in the child's pose. I give you 5 more deep breaths here to finish up whatever you were doing. And wherever you are, make your way to laying on your back. And take your time, engage your whole core to lay down. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug, squeeze around the shins, pull the nose to the knees. Inhale deep. And exhale, let yourself go into your final resting pose, Shavasana, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Allow the breath to just freely flow through your body. Nothing to hold on to anymore. Just relax your whole body. After we found the engagement, we need the release. As much as we need
the strength. We need softness. But the ultimate goal is growing so strong from inside with our focus and our self-awareness that the outer circumstances can't affect our inner well-being anymore. Or at least that if something changes on the outside, that we are so aware that we tap inside and see what we need to adjust. I hope this practice gives you that power to nourish that strength in each and every one of you. Feel the grounding sensation of this pose, of the earth holding you, of the sky surrounding you. Let the sound slowly reawaken your body from this final resting pose. Deepen your breath. Let the fingers and toes start moving. Maybe nod your head from side to side. With your next inhale, bring your arms overhead. Give yourself a nice morning stretch. And exhale, roll onto your favorite side into a fetal position. Take a moment to just be grateful. Thank yourself for your beautiful practice. Before you roll up all the way into a final sitting position, come back to the beginning. Connect the pointer finger and thumb as a gesture of focus. Consciously connect to that focus inside. Feel the benefits of your own practice. Draw the hands together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Come back to your intention. Invite it into your day, into your heart space. Let's finish practice by chanting Om Shanti 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 together. Inhale to begin. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your hands to your third eye center, your seat of intuition. To your lips for always speaking your truth, and back to your heart. Namaste.